Good afternoon from Bastrop High School here on a beautiful Monday spring break afternoon where we're going to have the Bastrop Lady Bears are going to be hosting your Eastview Lady Patriots. As you can tell here, we got the coaches both at the home plate going over the rules and everything with the umps. And as soon as we finish that, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to the PA announcer and let them announce the starting lineups tonight for both teams. But first and foremost, these few Lady Patriots, just want to kind of run through their lineup right now. Is leading off pitcher Emery Aguilar. Bat second is second baseman Bella Guajardo. Center fielder is Kaylee Moses. Batting fourth cleanup is left fielder Paley Wooten. Then batting fifth is catcher Addison Cruz. Batting sixth is Maddie Franks, playing shortstop. Then we have DH Izzy Andana, DHing.
We are pleased to welcome
Then
you
we have Kenley Cervenka, batting eighth, right fielder. And Kendall Sanford batting ninth, playing first base. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer right now.
The reserves for the Eastview Lady Patriots are number 1, Angelina Rodriguez. Number 9, Ella. Number 12, Brooke Smiley. Number 18, Haley Pena. And now leading off for the Lady Patriots, senior pitcher number 2, Emery Aguilar. Junior second base number 5, Bella Guajardo. Senior in center field number 4, Kaylee Moses. Senior in left field number 11, Talia Wooten. Sophomore catcher number 24, Addie Cruz. Freshman shortstop number 6, Madison Rose. Sophomore designated player number 15, Izzy Andana. Freshman right field number 3, Kenley Cervenka. Sophomore first base number 16, Kendall Sanford. Sophomore third base number 10, Colby Trout. They are coached by Kerry Wright, assistant coaches are Shane Moses, Adam Lichtenstein, and Kyle Sanford. And now the reserves for your Bastrop Lady Bears. Number 4, Kinsey Marcy. Number 7, Bree Ubala. Number 11, Allison Gorman. Number 12, Cynthia Beck. And leading off for your Lady Bears, junior catcher number 2, Fowler. Sophomore center field number 8, Lacey Sullivan. Sophomore shortstop number 16, Addison Rose. Senior in left field number 6, Caitlin Barrington. Senior at first base number 10, Christina Salinas. Sophomore at third base number 5, Bailey Merritt. Sophomore in right field number 13, Jada Canada. Freshman designated player number 3, Madison Perez. Junior at second base, number 15, Soraya Regalado. Junior collects in the circle, number 1, out. Please rise at the remove your hat for the plate of the match line.
All right, good evening, everyone, to today's matinee matchup here on spring break on Monday. Beautiful day outside for this District 23 5A matchup, where you have your Eastview Lady Patriots, who are currently sitting in district at 0-1, and Bastrop is at 1-1. Currently, right now, let's kind of go around the horn here for Bastrop here. In left field, they have Caitlin Barrington. In center field, Lacey Sullivan. Then in right field, Jada Canada. Third base, Bailey Merritt. Shortstop, Addie Hugo. Second baseman, Sarah Regalado. First base, Christina Salinas. Behind the plate, they have number 2, Fallon Hall. And pitching is Abby Abraham. And currently, right now, coming up for your Eastview Patriots, you have pitcher Emily Aguilar, followed by Bella Guajardo, and then Kaylee Moses. To start off here this first inning, like I said, it's a beautiful day out here playing ball. The wind is blowing, looks like to right field just slightly. First pitch is called a strike. So right now, the reason why Bastrop has 2 games on district play and Eastview only has 1, had to reschedule for Friday night's game. So fouled off by Emery. They had to reschedule Friday night's game with Cedar Creek, and that game is going to be played this Wednesday. So the only district game that Eastview's had so far is last Tuesday against Elgin in a 2-0 loss. Next pitch up high, Ball's hit. Galdo throws it over to first, and that's going to be one out here at the top of the first inning. Right now it's second baseman Bella Guajardo. On the lefty here. Ball is down. Ball one. Bella's looking to get things started here. I know the Patriots are itching to balls up and in. I think that was maybe off the end of the bat there, so it's going to be a foul. So it's going to be strike one. So Abraham's setting back in. The pitch. Not wide. Currently right now, if you look at the standings here in district, Ball's hit second. Rigardo, second straight out there. That was hit to the second baseman, so 2 outs. Now we got Kaylee Moses up. But just kind of go over the district standings here. We got Elgin currently with Elgin, Georgetown both currently are 2-0 in district. You have Pflugerville, Bastrop, and Hendrickson all sitting at 1-1. And then you have Eastview and Cedar Creek both at 0-1 because that was that game that is rescheduled for this Wednesday. And then you got Conley at 0-2. Pitch is on the outside part of the plate. You got an 0-2 count here. Ball is down and away. Kaylee's looking to get something started here. Quickly at 2 outs, and the ball's hit sharply down the first base line, just about a couple of feet foul. So it stays alive here. It's a 1-2 count. I would expect Abraham here to probably, since it's a 1-2 count, either throw some sort of either changeup or try to get something out of the zone to try to get Moses to chase it. And that was a good 1-2 pitch right there. Because it was just outside the zone. She tried to get Moses to chase, but she just wouldn't do it. Now we got a 3-2 count here. Right now we have Paley Wooten on deck, waiting to see if she's going to get a chance to bat here. The ball is wide, and so that's going to put a runner at first base here with 2 outs in the first inning. We got Paley Wooten, left fielder, senior left fielder, is up to bat. Looking for something to drive here. Ball was on inside part of the plate. Gonna be 1 ball, no strikes. Haley settles back in. And So Kaylee. Wow, so we're just going to kind of recap that play. It was a nice pitch by Abraham with a changeup for the strike. That Kaylee goes down to actually steal the ball, and then when they did, they had a couple throwing errors, which actually got Kaylee home. So we should have 1 ball, 1 strike count. Nobody on, and Eastview is taking an early 1-0 lead here. Ball 2 here. 2-1 count. Eastview. That Kaylee did a good job of actually coming from an 0-2 deficit to get that walk, and then got the steal, and then was able to come home on a couple of different. And the ball's actually popped down the right field line, and that's going to be foul. But there was a couple of throwing errors on that play that which caused Kaylee to be able to come home. So Eastview, I know last game against Elgin is a pitcher's duel. They're definitely glad to be on the board here, first inning out. Ball's fouled away. We got 2-2 count here. Bases are empty. Got Addie Cruz on deck if Paley can get on. Tell you, Abraham's got a nice changeup. She's thrown it twice today. One for a strike, and that was, if you're Eastview, a ball. If you're Bastrop, it's a strike. The ball's actually hit out to center field. Center fielder comes in, and it's off her glove. That was one of those plays where the second base and center fielder kind of converged there, and the center fielder had to stretch out to try to get it. It was off her glove, but just couldn't quite make the catch. So now we got the runner at first. Paley's at first, and we got Addison Cruz up, trying to keep the inning alive. And Addie Cruz hits it deep. And she's going to look up, and that ball is out of here, folks. She's waiting for that pitch and really smoked that one. And Addie Cruz with a 2-run shot here in the first inning. And boy, did she put a charge into that one. So that makes it a 3-0 game here. All this after 2 outs. So we got Maddie Cruz up, shortstop. First pitch strike there. Ball's high. Makes a 1-1 count. But yeah, it was a 2 outs with a 0-2 count. You got to give credit to Moses for really battling on that at bat, getting on base. There's that nice changeup. So 1-2 count. Your Patriots up 3-0 here in the top of the first. Ball's actually hit the third. To Merritt, she throws it on to Salinas, and that's going to end the inning. But your Lady Patriots got 3 runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on base. We're going into the bottom of the first. 3-0. I want to welcome you back here at Bastrop here, where your Patriots are up 3-0 here in the top of the first. Want to go ahead and give a shout out to some of our sponsors. Our diamond sponsors is Mack Hike Ford, Lincoln of Georgetown. Silver Slugger sponsors include D-Bat Georgetown, Colby's Nana, and Austin Telco. Patriot sponsors are Blue Monkey Chiropractic and Wellness, and Bella Luna Equestrian, Dell's Essen House, and Myers Elgin Sausage. Other advertisers and supporters include Zydeco Ice Georgetown and Ideal Signs. We'd like to say thanks to all of our sponsors out there. And right now you have catcher Fallon Hill, who is starting out. Leading off for Bastrop is 1-1 count. So it's always really critical here after you score some runs is to really try to come out and hold the other team scoreless the next time they bat. A swing and a miss. And Aguilar's up 1-2 in the count, so this gives her a chance to really try to decide what kind of pitch she's going to throw here. Really got a lot of options. Ball's fouled away. Right now it looks like the outfielders are playing pretty much straight away except for center fielder. You see Moses shaded just slightly to right field. Ball's high. 2-2 count. Infield's played at normal depth here on both corners and the middle infielders. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. Right, batting out. Next is center fielder Lacey Sullivan. She offers at it, doesn't get it, and calls a strike there. So you couldn't ask for a better day to be out here to be playing softball. Ball's bunted right back to Aguilar. She's going to take it, gets it over to Fajardo, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Right now, the shortstop, Eddie Hugo, ball is high. But just kind of recap, I'll mention it a couple times during the broadcast, is that we actually, the Lady Patriots have a game at 1 o'clock tomorrow. The JV plays at 11, and the varsity plays at 1 o'clock tomorrow at Patriot Park versus Pflugerville. And then on Wednesday, it's the same times, 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. for the JV, and then 1 p.m. for the varsity on Wednesday versus at home at Patriot Park versus Cedar Creek. So Hugo gets up 3-0 in the count, and so Aguilar had to give her strike there. That was fouled away, so it's a big pitch for Emery right here. Try to stay in the count. Ball's hit, and it's between third and short, and that's a base hit for Hugo. Now, back cleanup is number 6, Caitlin Barrington, the left fielder. Looks like maybe they're changing the balls out or something. I'm not quite sure. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Bastrop has Hugo on first, and Barrington at the plate. That was a ball right there that had some definite movement on it. Looked like if it had kind of stayed straight, it would have caught the outside corner, but she had a lot of late movement on that pitch and caused it to be outside. The next pitch has actually hit the trap and goes under her glove. And so two runners on there with 2 outs. Both teams have gotten first 2 batters up and out pretty quick, but then seems like that's when each offense has started getting going here. So and right now we have up first baseman Christina Salinas. Ball's down the way. 2-0 count. It's a 2-0 count, and she's probably going to get some part of the plate here. So let's foul back. 2-1 count. Aguilar sets, comes with the pitch, and it's fouled back into the net there. So 2-2 count. I think that was one right there. Salinas just missed, so for Aguilar, 2-2 count here. This is a chance for her to try to get Salinas to chase something. And she reaches out and slow roller up the middle. It looks like Aguilar kind of tipped it and then went to Guajardo. She took like 2 steps and stepped on the base. And so that's going to end the first inning with your Lady Patriots up 3-0. We'll be right back. And we're back. My name is Keith Burst with SHN Sports. Appreciate you joining us live here from this beautiful day out here in Bastrop. And currently, who we got coming up is we got Izzy and Donna coming up right now. There's a designated hitter, followed by Kenley Cervenka, right fielder, and then Kendall Sanford, first baseman. If anybody gets back on, it's going to turn over the lineup here. That was a nice pitch by Abraham. Ball had a lot of movement down and away. We've talked about this before with Andana. I tell you, she is aggressive. Ball's kind of ran up and in on her hands. That's fouled away. I don't know if it came down and hit her foot or what, but 1-2 count. One-two pitch here. And Abraham tries to bust her up and in. Ball's a little bit too far inside. Gonna make it a 2-2 count here. If she's gonna get a good one, it's probably gonna be right here. Looks like it's just outside, so we got a full count here. And Donna gets ready for the pitch. Ball is low. She's going to start off the inning with the walk. And now we have right fielder Kenley Cervenka up to the plate. And looks like Coach Wright is going to try to get Kenley to try to bunt Andana over. This just goes foul. Also want to give a shout out here to our coaches. We got Coach Kerry Wright at third base. We got Coach Shane Moses at first. Got coaches Adam Lichtenstein and Kyle Sanford currently on the bench. Ball's hit hard at third base. That was grabbed by Merritt, and she throws out. She throws out Cervenka at first base. The good thing about that is that served the same purpose as it, even if she would have got that first bunt fair. It still was able to get Andana over down to second base, so still ended up with the same outcome. But now we have first baseman Kendall Sanford up trying to get Izzy home from second base here. We're back to the top of the lineup here right after Sanford. The ball's hit and it looks like it's going to drop, and it does. And Donna's going to third, and the throw down to Meredith. That ball had to be and Donna had to get a late jump because it wasn't quite sure whether or not Sullivan was going to make the catch there. But as soon as she noticed it dropped, then she got over to third base. So now we got runners at first and third. Now Aguilar gets up and throws it home, and that is a bunt single there. for Aguilar. So it's a 4-0 lead here. And right now we got Bella Guajardo up. Last time she grounded out to second base. But it looks like when the bunt went down, second baseman didn't quite get over to first base fast enough, so third baseman Merritt then turned and tried to go home, and by that time, and Donald was already at home. And next pitch is hit, base hit to right field, and it looks like Sanford's coming, and the throw down, and she is safe here. So Bella gets a base hit. Sanford scores from second base. Emery advances all the way over to third base. So Eastview takes a 5-0 lead here. Nothing lead, and you still have runners at first and third with 1 out. You have Kaylee Moses, who started the first inning, got the first run of the game. She started out with 0-2 count and worked it all the way back and got on, and then stole a base and then scored some runs on throwing errors. But that kept the first inning going. And looks like Bella is going to go down due to defensive indifference here. So they're let her take second base. Next pitch is base hit by Kaylee Moses. It's going to get past the left fielder. And Kaylee's going to attempt to try to go to third, and she's going to easily make it. So that's a 7-0 lead here. All right, Paley Wooton is coming up, and she was able to get on last time due to error by the center fielder. So she's coming up. She's got one goal here, and that's to get Kaylee home from third base. We'll go strike one here. So she's trying to get her home from third base, trying to extend the lead to 8-0. One count. Paley said it's settled in. She's going to pop it up. It's going to go over to first base. And Salinas is going to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So right now we got Addie Cruz. Last time she put a charge into the ball and actually hit a 2-run home run over the left field fence. Got out here quick. It wasn't really it was more of a line drive than a fly ball. She hit that ball hard. Right now, if you look, it looks like the wind has died down. That you see the flag out in center field just kind of standing still. She's going to hit it out to center field, and center field's going to come in and make the catch. But your Lady Patriots tack on another 4 runs here in the top of the second. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Eastview 7, Bastrop 0. All right, back here at the bottom of the second inning here, where the Lady Patriots up 7-0. You got third baseman Bailey Merritt is batting right now. She's up 2-0 in the count. And just kind of run through our defense here. We got left fielder Paley Wooten, center fielder Kaylee Moses, right field you have Kinley Cervinka. Then third base is Colby Trapp. Shortstop is Maddie Rose. Second baseman is Bella Wajardo. First baseman is Kendall Sanford. Behind the plate is Addie Cruz, and on the mound is Emery Aguilar. So we got 3-1 count here. And Merritt actually gets the walk here to start the bottom of the second inning for the Bears. Coach Wright's going to have a quick discussion here, go out on the mound, talk to Aguilar. I'll say most of this is probably about just do your thing, just concentrate on making the pitches. Don't want Bastrop to get anything going here, so. All right, looks like we're about ready to resume action here. Right now you have at bat right fielder Jada Canada. Runner at first base, no outs. The ball's bunted and oh, it goes, almost made it into the press box here. So 0-1 count. Canada gets ready and looks like she's going to bunt again, and it bunts fouled. Looks like in the Eastview dugout there. So 0-2 count. So Aguilar, this is one of those where you're up 0-2. So you shouldn't be seeing anything that gets a lot of the plate. It should be trying to get Canada to chase something, either up and away or there you go. The ball's away. Canada didn't go for. Cruz throws it down to Sanford there. Tried to see if she could pick off Merritt, but didn't happen. So 1-0 or 1-2 count. Next pitch is a ball. It gets away from Cruz, and Merritt's going to go down to second base on the wild pitch. So 2-2 count, no outs, runner at second. Canada's going to be swinging away here, and swings and misses for a swing and third strike. Now we got designated player Madison Perez. First AB of the day. Pitch was a ball, but man, it had a lot of movement. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Aguilar. It's amazing when you sit behind the plate and you watch these pitches, you can just see how much movement there really is. Well, I had kind of down and away movement there, so swing and a miss. So that's 1 ball, 2 strike. It was a good 1-2 pitch there for Aguilar, trying to get her to Perez to chase. Perez wouldn't go for her, but on a 1-2 pitch, that's kind of what you'd like to see there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. A swing and a miss, ball kind of ran it in, down and in on her, so that was a nice pitch. So we got 2 outs here. So after walking the first batter of the inning, Aguilar has 2 straight strikeouts. Their number 9 hitter, Galdo, the second baseman. Those rise balls there is a really tough to stay off of. They just look so big when they're coming up to the plate, and you just can't ever seem to hit it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Aguilar's trying to get her to chase there. She got another one she can play with here. I have a feeling she might go back to the rise ball. She tried to get her to go for it, but she just give the hitter credit there for not chasing that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball's actually hit the Guajardo. Guajardo at second and flips it over to Sanford to get the out. So after a leadoff walk there, Bastrop really couldn't get anything started. So it's 7-0 here going into the top of the 3rd. Let's go Patriots, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Bastrop, top of the 3rd inning. Your Lady Patriots are up 7-0 on Bastrop here, and leading off for your Patriots is Maddie Rose. Last time she grounded out to the pitcher. So we got Maddie Rose leading off, followed by Izzy Andana, and then Kenley Cervenka. Maddie settles in. There's that changeup again. Like I said, Abraham's got a really nice changeup. Looks like she's throwing the fastball and it just comes out so much slower. Next pitch is a ball. But again, if you have a chance to come out to Patriot Park tomorrow, 11 a.m. as junior varsity is playing, and then varsity's playing at 1 p.m. This is against Pflugerville. The ball's hit, skied in the air, and it looks like it's gonna fall towards the fence, but long run for the left fielder, so couldn't quite get there. So it makes a 2-2 count. It's 2-2. Ball's actually nubbed to the shortstop. Maddie Franks, she is very fast. And right there, I think we're going to give her, let's see here, that ball was hit so slowly, it looked like I would give her a hit on that one and then take second on the throwing error. With her speed, just puts so much pressure. There's so much pressure on the shortstop to make that play. It was just really tough. So now I got Izzy. Izzy's up. She's Izzy walked last time. Came around to score a run. Our goal is to try to get Maddie from second to third here. Let's call that a strike on the outside part of the plate. So Abraham's quickly up 0-2 in the count. So now Izzy's got to protect the plate. If it's anywhere around it, she's got to try to go for it. The ball's high, so it's 1-2 on the count. Grab by Cervenka coming up. She's on deck, followed by Sanford. That was a good 1-2 pitch. I think it was Blue says a little outside. That was from a pitching standpoint, that's always a good pitch because you were up 1-2, you're trying to get her to chase. Now we're back to a full count here. You get the full count, anything goes. Pitcher has to get part of the plate and hitter has to be able to protect the plate. So ball's actually chopped to first base, and I believe they call it foul ball. So it's called foul ball. Gonna reset it again here for a full count. Ball's hit hard down the third base line. They're gonna wave on Maddie Rose, and then Donna's getting her a double right there. She just basically replaced bases with Maddie, so Maddie comes around to score. So RBI double for Izzy and Donna. I know she's been searching for that one. She hit that hard, and that was about a foot fair. So nice job, nice job. So that puts We got Cervenka, who's up. Last time she grounded out to third base. So we got a 8-0 lead. So Abraham's quickly up 0-2. Try to get that changeup right there. That was just a little high, but it was a good idea. Cervenka has to protect the plate here, being down 1-2. And the ball's outside part of the plate, and Blue calls it a third strike. All right, so we got Kendall Sanford with a base hit last time. There's that changeup again. So 8-0, Patriot lead here, top of the third. And Donna at second base. She's there after hitting the RBI double. Next pitch is hit. Oh! Kendall just smokes it down the third base line, but it just foul. That was foul by inches there. That was very close to being in, but I think it was just a couple inches from being fair there. Blues are doing a good job here, making some good calls. And Abraham throws that changeup, and that's just a tough one right there. You just got to tip your hat to the pitcher and strike out swinging there. And now we got Aguilar up. She's 1 for 2 ground out and got on with the bunt and knocked in the run last time. So Aguilar's trying to keep the inning alive here. Hits it just off the glove and looks like she's going to be safe. Ball went off the glove of Abraham. And by the time Hugo got to it, really didn't have a chance to get her. So got runners at first and third here for Bella Guajardo. She's 1 for 2. She ground out the first time, and then last time she got a base hit to right field. First pitch. Call that a strike, and then Aguilar's going to go down to second base on defensive indifference there. They let her take that base. And next pitch is base hit by Bella. 1 run's going to score, and they're going to hold. They're going to hold Aguilar up. So we got it. So right now we got Kaylee Moses up. She had a triple last time, knocked in a couple runs. Now next pitch, base hit. That's going to make it a 10-0 game here, folks. All right, so 10-0 game here. We got Paley Wooten. She got on due to an error, and then she flew out last time to center field. 10-0 here at the top of the third. We got Moses at first. We got Hardo at second. The ball's hit the right field, and it sneaks through. And they're going to be sending Bella, and Bella's going to easily make it home. That's a base hit and an RBI for Paley there. That's what they call those CNI singles. I mean, it just kind of, it was just hit at the right place and just kind of went through. But now we got Addie Cruz, who's up. She hit a 2-run home run the first time up, and she flew out last time, so she's 1 for 2 on the day. The ball's hit the third, and it's off Bailey. Bailey's going to throw it, and she's going to get her out. And that's going to do it for Patriots here, but they tack on another 4 runs here at the top of the third. We're going to go to the bottom of the third with Eastview 11, Bastrop 0. All right, we're back here at the bottom of the third inning here where Eastview's up 11-0. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Our 2023 sponsors and advertisers include our diamond sponsors, which is Mack Hike Ford and Lincoln of Georgetown. Our silver slugger sponsors, which is DBAT Georgetown, Colby's Nana, and Austin Telco. Patriot sponsors include Blue Monkey Chiropractic and Wellness, Bella Luna Equestrian, Dell's Essen House, and Myers Elgin Sausage. Our other advertisers and supporters include Zydeco Ice Georgetown and Ideal Signs. So here in the bottom of the third, Bastrop has top of their lineup up. They have Hall, Sullivan, and Hugo coming up, and Hall last time had a strikeout swinging. After the game on last Tuesday against Elgin, it was such a low scoring affair. It's always good to see the offense getting back on track here. Two-one count here against Hall. Make that a 3-1 count. I'd say just these kind of spring break games, Foul back here, full count. These spring break games here are games that I know when my daughter played high school softball, that was always something that kind of occurred every spring break, because instead of having your typical Tuesday and Friday night games, they'd always move them Monday and Tuesday. Next pitch is on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch by Aguilar. And that's first out of here, the bottom of the third inning. But they always put these games on Mondays and Tuesdays, I guess, to go ahead and get them over for the week, and plus allow everybody to be able to take some advantage of the spring break week. Like I said, this week, instead of just Monday and Tuesday, we also have Wednesday, which is the Cedar Creek, which we weren't necessarily expecting that one, but it is what it is. Next pitch over to Bella. She gets it, flips over to Kendall and gets it. Had a little hard time getting the ball kind of moving to her left. That's always tough when you're a left-handed second baseman. But she was able to knock it down, maintain her composure, and get over to Sanford to get the out. So now shortstop, Hugo is up. Bastrop has 2 hits on the day, and Hugo has 1 of them. Ball's chopped, gets it to Colby. Colby throws it, but it looks like he's going to throw it away. That actually probably helped out Eastview there, because the throw was off the mark and actually ended up hitting Hugo in the leg, which actually prevented the ball from going all the way to the fence. And that Hugo probably would have been able to take second base on that one, but since it hit her, it just kind of stayed there, so she couldn't do that. So we're going to give that an infield single there for Hugo. Now that Barrington up, she actually hit a single last time as well, so she swings and misses, and looks like Cruz is throwing it down to Bella to try to see if they can get it picked off there. 2-1 count. Ball's hit into the Bastrop, looks like dugout there. So 2-2 count. That's a ball, and it looks like Hugo's going to go ahead and take second base. She's going to steal it. So we got a full count. Now Barrington steps in, and the ball's on the inside part of the plate, and they're going to call it a strike, so that's a strikeout here. So we're going to go, Bastrop had 1 hit, left 1 on, no runs. And we're going into the top of the 4th, where your Patriots are up 11-0 on Bastrop. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris. All right, we're back here. It looks like they were doing some work on the first base bag over there. Sometimes they get off kilter a little bit, so they were working on that. So it looks like everything is back normal. We got leadoff hitter Maddie Rose, who's going to lay down the bunt, and she's going to easily make it. Maddie's got her a bunt single here. Definitely has a lot of speed there. So right there, it always helps when you get the first batter on, especially somebody with a lot of speed. Now you can really try to put pressure on the other team. Now we got Izzy up, and it looks like Maddie's going to go down for the steal, and she's going to get it. So Maddie's going to get the stolen base. Izzy is 1 for 1 on the day. She walked the first time, and she got that nice double down the third baseline last time. There goes that changeup. So 0-2 count here. The ball's hit foul, way foul, so it's going to remain 0-2 here. Ball's kind of ran up in on her, and she turned on it pretty hard. It hit the fence down the line there. It was probably about 40 feet foul. Abraham's going to try to get her to chase one there. It was a nice pitch on the outside part of the plate, but it was still just out off of it. So Izzy really seeing the ball well today. And Abraham throws that changeup. I'll tell you, folks, that's a tough changeup. Also got Kinley Cervenka up, 0 for 2 on the day. She had a ground out, and she struck out swinging last time. The next pitch is actually hit to the shortstop, and Hugo makes the catch, but it looks like she kind of jumped up, and the ball just kind of came up out of her glove for just a split second, but she was able to grab it down. So that's the second out of the inning here. Now we got Kendall Sanford. Had a single first time up and struck out swinging last time. Ball's up in the zone, 2-0 count. That's the way. These next couple of pitches, this is where Kendall's probably really going to be looking for something to drive. Got a 3-0 count. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate, but that was also a good pitch for Kendall, really not to do much with. That was a tough pitch. It's hard to do anything with that kind of on the outside part of the plate like that. So now the next pitch is hit down the left field line, and it is going to be foul, just foul. got hold of it pretty good. That would have been probably a double there, and that would have definitely scored Maddie from second. That was a nice swing, just foul. A 3-2 count here. That was a good job by Sanford of really staying alive there. The ball was on the outside part of the plate. She was able to get just enough of it to foul it off. Got Aguilar on deck. Next pitch, fouled away. I sure do hope that wasn't my car over there. That's one thing you notice about you park here on the street, and there's always these big gaps where nobody parks, and I think that's where probably people been. Good at bat by Sanford there. So Emery's 2 for 3 on the day. A couple infield hits here, and grounded out. So two runners on, 2 outs, and she hits it right back up to Abraham. Abraham throws it over to first, and that's going to end the inning. This is the first inning of the day that Patriots didn't score any runs, but we're going in the bottom of the 11th with Eastview up 11-0. All right, folks, we're back here at Bastrop, going to the bottom of the 4th, and Patriots really play well today with 11-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. And right now for Bastrop, you have first baseman Christina Salinas. She's going to be followed by Bailey Merritt, the third baseman, and then Jetty Canada, the right fielder. Like I was saying, this is just a gorgeous day to play softball and to probably go fishing too at some point. The ball's actually hit the right field. Cervenka goes over, and it's off of her glove, and it rolls back down into the corner there. So Selena gets on due to the error. Cervenka, it looks like the ball is kind of blowing over to right field, so probably was moving a little bit on her. So they got Bailey Merritt up. Last time she walked. That's ball one there. I tell you, for our family and friends that are watching today, we thank you for watching. I don't know, sometimes we have folks that watch the game from outside the area or outside of the state, and just kind of let you know about Bastrop. Bastrop's it's probably about 55 miles or so, I think, south of Eastview High School. A lot of people come through here on Highway 71. Takes you all the way down to Interstate 10, which takes you, that's the interstate that runs between, nice pitch there. That runs between San Antonio and Houston. But one of the things too here, they got a Buc-ee's here. Everybody loves go Buc-ee's. The foul ball. 3-2 count. For those of y'all who've never been to Texas or haven't been to a Buc-ee's when you're down here, it's this huge gas station that has a place to shop. You can get food there, your normal gas station stuff. The next pitch, oh, Maddie Rose snags that. That looked like it was going up the middle, and Maddie Rose just snagged it. That was a nice play. So she's going to throw. She's going to throw Merritt out there. I tell you, when you look at the box score on that one, you can't tell just how good of a play that was. That looked like it was probably going to sneak past her, and she was able to snag it and get Merritt. Next pitch is Fajardo. She snags it. And so that's 2 outs there. 2 straight good defensive plays here by the Patriots. So it's going to be 2 outs. You're going to have Madison Perez come up. She has a swinging strikeout last night. Had a lot of movement on that pitch down the way. But kind of going back to Buc-ee's, they have pretty much anything and everything you could ever want. And most time when you run into Buc-ee's, it's a huge store. It's just it's huge, and always have clean bathrooms, and so Texans love Buc-ee's. And of course, heard the other day that I think the world's largest Buc-ee's is now going to be built in Tennessee, which is crazy because I think most Buc-ee's are all still in Texas right now. Next pitch is swing and a miss, and after getting somebody on there and getting base runners that made 2 great defensive plays, didn't get the strikeout. So we're going to go to the top of the fifth, where your Patriots lead 11-0. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Bastrop, top of the fifth here, 11-0, and we have Bella up. She is 2 for 3. Last two at bats, she's had singles to right field. Seems like she's seeing the ball really well today. Yeah, those are good changeups. Just gotta, as a batter, you just, especially if you don't have two strikes. Oh, pitch is hammered. I think that might have been a changeup as well. She just kind of jumped all over it and pulled it pretty far foul. But you know, when you have no strikes or one strike on you, they throw a changeup. A lot of times it's just tip your hat, move on to the next pitch, and try to work your way into a better count where you can get a fastball where something covers the plate more. There's that changeup right there, and that was a swing and a miss. All right, we got Kaylee Moses up. She's 2 for 2 on the day. She's got a walk, triple, and a single. Kaylee's a very versatile player last year for the team. She was the first baseman. And of course this year, definitely playing mainly center field. That's tough. I mean, what do you call that? Call that a strike, okay. Just kind of waiting on Blue to make a signal there. But now it's hard enough to switch places, like let's say in the infield, and the next pitch base hit to right field. That was actually a lot closer than you're expecting. Canada came up and just got it into Salinas, and Moses just barely beat the throw there. So that's 3 hits on the day for Moses. But No, it's hard enough to switch positions, but when you switch positions from infield to outfield or outfield to infield, that's tough. Here comes Moses, going to try to get the steal, and she's going to get it. But it's an adjustment. So to be able to play infield and outfield, that's just a testament of how versatile she is. Next pitch, Paley Wooten gets the base hit. Now we got runners at first and third with one out. So before that, Paley was 1 for 3. Now she got another base hit, so she's 2 for 4 on the day. So Addie Cruz is 1 for 3. She had that 2-run home run to really get the Patriots going in that first inning, and then has since flown out and grounded out. Now they're going to allow her to take second base there. So 1-0 count. Ball's outside, 2-0. So you got runners on scoring position here with only one out in the top of the fifth. The ball's hit, and it's fair. It looked like it hit the bag, and so Addie Cruz is going to get 2 more RBIs here, folks. It was hit hard down the first base line. It looks like it might have clipped the bag. And the right fielder Canada got to the ball pretty fast, so it held her to a single. But in the meantime, 2 runs scored. So that's 4 RBIs on the day for Cruz. That makes it a 13-0 lead here. Let's see I'm trying to see who was actually number 12. Brooke Smiley is pinch running for Addie Cruz at first base. So if you're scoring at home, that's Addie Cruz is number 24 and Brooke Smiley's number 12. So we got another strike here. Addie Cruz is up here with a 2 for 3 on the day. Your Patriots line so far this game is 13 runs off of 15 hits, 1 error, and 5 left on base. So currently right now Bastrop has 0 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors, and 5 left on base. Ball's actually hit out to left field. Has caught. Smiley's going to go back. So that's 2 outs here. With a fly out to left field. All right, we got Izzy Andana up. She's had a walk, a double, and a strikeout swinging, so she's 1 for 2 on the day. So 1-0 count. And the ball's dribbled over to Merritt at third. She's going to come up and throw it over to Salinas, and that's going to do it for the Patriots there. But we get 2 more runs off of a base hit by Addie Cruz. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th with Patriots up 13-0. All right, welcome back. It's the 5th inning here. Bottom of the 5th. Your Patriots had a great day today. 13-0 over Bastrop here in the bottom of the 5th. And I believe we're getting to the point where I could be wrong, but I think it's 10 runs after 5, I believe. I could be wrong, but let's see. Let's try to stop them here. See what happens. Right now we got a strike by, it's like Regalado. She ground out last time. That was a foul ball there. So I know they're gonna, after this hitter, they're going to turn the lineup back over. I'll have Hall and then Sullivan up this inning. Nice pitch, swing and a miss. Really seemed like Emery gave a little juice on that one. Really picked up the velocity there. Strikeout swinging, so we're back to the top of the lineup for Bastrop. We got Hall, who is 0 for 2 for the day, is strikeout swinging, and last time was caught looking. Ball's actually hit out to right field as caught by Cervenka. So that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Now we got Lacey Sullivan, center fielder. She's 0 for 2 on the evening. That's 2 balls. No strikes here. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit to right field. And the ball's hit the right field, and it's a base hit by Sullivan. All right, so now we have Hugo who's up. He's 2 for 2 on the day. So bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Sullivan at first. Hugo up at the bat. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles on the day. Yeah, I mentioned Bastrop's a nice community, and it's probably about a 50 minutes to an hour drive from Georgetown. And the ball's hit over to the right hand side. Sanford goes over to make the catch, and kind of went out of view there, but catch wasn't made on the foul ball. So 1-1 count. If you try and get this last out here, the ball's fouled away. 1-2 count. Well, swing and a miss. Nice pitch. I believe that's probably, that should do it for the game here. And your Lady Patriots with an awesome win here. The strikeout swinging. What we're going to do here, that's the final here today from Bastrop. I'm going to give about a 30-second break, come back with a few stats, and then we'll talk about next games, and then we'll go ahead and break it for the day. So we'll be back about 30 seconds. Welcome back to Bastrop here. Wrapping up today's game. Went 5 innings here, where your Lady Patriots ended up winning 13-0 over Bastrop Lady Bears. The line score looks like this. Eastview had 13 runs on 15 hits, made 1 error, and had 6 left on base. And Bastrop had no runs on 4 hits, 3 errors, and 6 left on base. And when you take a look at the hit today, can't even talk here, right? I'm sorry. But if you look at basically number of hits today, we have 15 hits, which was led by Kaylee Moses, who had 3 hits on the day. And of course, Addie Cruz got everything started that first inning with a 2-run bomb. I mean, just totally put a charge into it. Did a great job. And so we had great hitting today, but also want to throw out there just a great job to Emery Aguilar for pitching performance today. Pitched 5 innings, had 8 strikeouts, and had 1 base on balls, and really made the pitches when she needed to and threw a shutout. So great job. I want to go ahead and again remind you, tomorrow is the next game for the Lady Patriots at Patriot Park at 11 a.m. The JV plays, and then at 1 o'clock the varsity plays against Pflugerville, and then on Wednesday at 11 a.m. The JV plays, and at 1 p.m. the varsity plays against Cedar Creek. So the next 2 days are at Patriot Park. If you're not able to go out there, we encourage you, and we'd love to have you on SHN Sports, and appreciate everybody who's supportive and watches. And I know this is always a fun time, district game, but your Eastview Lady Patriots got their first district win of the year, and I'm sure we're going to be tacking on many more. So again, thank you very much for joining us from Bastrop, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow afternoon. But I hope everyone has a great rest of the day, and go Patriots.